Hello everyone, I'm Seet Datta. I'm a master student of International Tourism and Hospitality Management. I am doing it from James Cook University, Singapore, and I'm going to talk about the topic the impact of environmental changes in Singapore zoo tourism in the post epidemic period through this video. Let's begin with the three questions which I've analyzed that you can as you everyone know that COVID-19 has a very drastic and profound effect on the world economy. So they made me think three questions for this topic to speak on further. To begin with, that the system is quite requisite, and does the zoo have managed and have the entire capacity to deal with such ongoing crisis? Secondly, what were the challenges faced by the zoo planning board to fight with such COVID 19 cases? Thirdly, and how were the challenges were faced by the local stakeholders and the public, and were they benefited due to this or not? So, so my first question I would like to answer in an elaborate way that does the zoo met with the sufficient capacity during such ongoing crisis? Well, yes, to some extent, yes, but as the system is quite requisite and they have been brought by COVID 19 and guarantee the restoration and sustainability of the Singapore Zoo, they have to deal with the balance between the tourism and the sustainable development. Singapore government has made a lot of efforts to in the past months to deal with such ongoing crisis. There was still a lot of huge knowledge is left. A gap is left due to COVID 19, and as it has affected the efficiency of the future tourism management. The challenges, what were the challenges uh, taken care by the tourism planning board during such time were that the tourists were not able to enter to the zoo as the borders were closed. Even the animals have not been able to survive much because the food has not been provided to much, not much extent to the the in-house animals by the caretakers, by the welfare, by conservationists and the welfare housekeepers, the wildlife housekeepers. It has been also suggested that due to the shutdown of the Singapore Zoo, merely the population of the visitors were reached to uh, less number, that is around 25% of the capacity at one time to visit. Also, and also visitors must buy ticket online, and they were actually looking the virtual tours during such time. And WRS did not reveal that the visitors numbers for Jurong Bird Park and River on Safari. Each park has been hold between 1,000 to 22,250 visitors. But to prevent crowding in the parks, features and activities such as tram rides, animal presentations, and water play have in rainforest. Kid World have temporarily been suspended and has been closed. The visitors have to book online to participate in the animal feeding sessions, and using the DPSIR model, uh, sustainable development needs to consider potential problems caused by the social and environmental changes. There was a steady stream of families and couples and the elderly entering the zoo at around 9:45 a.m., which has been analyzed where the media arrived. So down the line, a lot of challenges has been faced by the COVID-19 local public and the tourists. Around 2000 wild 60% 2000 wild animals exist still exist in the zoo, and 60% of cases recovered safety to the wildlife their homes environment has been modified, and they do not have the environmental opportunity to adapt, as Singapore Zoo were facing the questions about its relevance. So zoo were exposing to profits, but they say more to animals. They strive for the best. That's all they I would like to conclude with. Thank you.